Okay. Welcome to the show, folks. If there's anybody here. Yeah, we're going to be taking on the XYZ Cup. But first things first, we actually have some special packs just for this. Now, hopefully, we actually get some good XYZ cards. I don't know what this is, but whatever. But let's hope we actually pull some good XYZ monsters, because good lord, we need some. And these are specifically for the event. Do let me know if you can't hear me or the in-game sound. Okay. Fetch material from a monster you control. Face up XYZ monsters cannot be destroyed. That's not bad. Goblin. Oh, he's like marauding captain. I think he's wearing the head of a mop. I mean, could be better. Ooh, an SR? Oh, geez, I remember that card. That's like old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, I can work with this. This is actually really useful. Probably one of the best cards we could get. For a level 4. Fake Trap, another OG card. Forbidden Memories, level old. Don't act uses an effective spell trap or effect monster. Also, should we turn on the face cam? Let me know. Jeez, and I thought I couldn't deal with these things during the daytime when I'm trying to sleep. If you control an attack position monster special summon, it's a free special summon. Okay, that's not terrible. That's actually pretty good if we had any good rank 3s. Which I don't think we do. Oh, now we do. It's a winged beast. Neither player can target this with card effects. That's not bad. And we get 500 life points. Okay, it also has recursion, so we can just spam that. That is terrible. That is terrible. Can we get a UR? Indeed we do. Triage Levia. Banish any monster destroyed by this card. That's actually very good because of graveyard effects. So that may be a staple, even in future videos. And the UR? Okay. Dash it, shuffle the destroyed monster into the deck. Well, it's a level 4, or rank 4. It's not bad, but could always be better. Now comes the hard part. Actively making the deck, because we don't know what the heck we have left to use. I think we started on one. We're going to throw in that. We're going to throw in the Kage Takage. Throw in that. Throw in that. Let's check our rank up magics. We got Zexal's Force, but we don't really have monsters to use it with. We'll throw an Astral Force. Let's see what XYZs we've got. 5 and 6. We need Earth Machine. Water Fiend, which is highly unlikely. That's Water Aqua. Water Winged Beast. Also unlikely. Okay, so it looks like rank up magics is a little bit not gonna happen. I'm afraid. It's not gonna happen. But we don't have much in terms of issues. Goblin Marauding Squad wouldn't be bad. Goblin. We'll throw in the attack force. We'll throw in the tunes just in case somebody's running tunes. Because we've lost to that a few times and we don't like it. What other options do we have? We may just go for a standard rank 4 style deck. Like rank 3, rank 4. we need warriors, and we've got a few. Well, those are beast warriors, but basically just recursion and whatnot. I mean, we could just use our reptile deck, which could be better. We'll throw in those two because we can actually use them. Their draw effects. We got the Kage Tokage. We'll throw in the Tsuchinoko, Reptilian, Nyami, Municia. We'll take the Overlay Eater as well, because we could use that. Like, we're just going to start by making a generic deck, and then we're going to see, like, how we can trim it down. Because I can't build a 40-card deck to save my butt. Chaos Trap Hole, that's going to be standard, because we're going to see Galaxy Eyes out the wazoo. Speaking of Galaxy Eyes, where is that boy? Where are you at? Yeah, we'll put in Numeron, Heart Earth, and drag Lubion. Put those in. We'll take out Masquerade, probably Comics Hero Arthur, Water Monsters. We don't really have that. Well, Dark Monsters. Gagaga Samurai will take out. We'll probably put a focus more on generics. If we don't run any Dark Monsters, then we can probably take out Thanatos. We'll put in Cat Shark just for a little spice. 2 level 3 water monsters. Unfortunately, our Masochist account doesn't really have that many good options, but we have some. We just gotta make them work. Terror Bite. Armor Torpedo, that's a useful one. We can't use Lynx, so Gigant Sprite is kind of not that great. Terabyte's not that good. As a wall it is, but we need 3 level 3s. So it's not the best. We just gotta figure out what works and make it work. Right? Right. That could be funny. Just banish the opponent's entire hand. I'm certain we recently pulled a card that modulates level. There it is, Star Changer. The Fluffles we can ditch, because they're more of a fusion archetype. Fenrir. Okay, skipping an opponent's next draw phase is actually really good, which means we may want to throw in our. We'll throw in the 2 Forbidden Chalice. We'll put those in. Those are staples. Let's go to our favorites list. Eater of Millions, Kaiju, Labyrinth, Dimension Shifter, Unchained, Abomination, 2 Juraghettos. That's banned, but we can't dismantle it, which is a pain in the ass. Put in that. Void Trap Hole. Phoenix Chain. Okay. We got 50 cards so far. Anything else? I mean, this deck is probably going to crash and burn hilariously, but you never know. We also got to add Galactic Spiral as well. We can't forget that one, because that and Smoke Mosquito, because those are guaranteed Exceeds. We could put Back to Square One, but it targets, which is the hard part. Ogdoadic Origin is not really that great, personally. I mean, if we have no attack monsters, we could Fortune Lady Water is an interesting idea, but what about Paleos? Send a trap from deck to grave, target a banished card, return it. Canadia, we would probably run more than them, but unfortunately we don't have that many to run. Attack position insect monster. So that's technically only good for Xyz's insect decks, which there aren't that many. Other than that, if we can't find any good level 3s, other than Tsuchinoko, that we can freely special summon, because we just want to get as many monsters on the field as possible. Leaf Place, Alice, I don't know. Phantom Knights, we don't have enough. Lady of Lament. We've never really looked at our level 3 monsters till now, I don't think. I'm starting to think a Fiend deck wouldn't be that bad. Mermails. We don't really have that many galaxies. Gladius isn't terrible. It's actually pretty good. Polar Penguin. We can't Synchro Summon, but we can still use his effect to bounce a target. Birdman. That's a staple. Where's our shark? We're also going to grab Gleef, because he's one of our primary back row removals. This really goes to show that you will pray you get anything good. I mean, we pulled this earlier today, and we can't do nothing with it, which is a real shame, because that attack stat is really good. It's hilarious fun, but unfortunately not what we need. Ah, yes, Mechanites. Throne Eclipse. Spiral Dragon. Alright, now we just need to shave all this down so we can ditch the Metal Reflect Slime, probably Utopian Aura. That's a good removal option. Discard. Ditch the Submarine Roid. Ditch the Shocking Virus. Probably the Marauding Squad. Abyss Lung will drop. We may ditch the Toon because it can't attack his Summoning Sickness. Ditch those two. With Left-Hand Shark on Xyz's armor, we can protect it. Special summon a rank 3 or lower water exceeds. It's not terrible, but could be better. The chances of us getting Fenrir's effect to go off is very low, but it's still a possibility. Nonetheless, we got a Kaiju, we got Dimension Shifter. I don't even know how that got in there. I don't even remember us pulling that. Oh well. I mean, this is still a bit much of a deck, but there is the option that we can improve over time. Trial and error. We'll start with this and see what... Oh, we gotta ditch one. Sacred Sheep Shrub. If we're running this many traps, we could keep it. Probably ditch Snow Dust Giant. Alright, let's see what happens. Should we keep the, we were going to stream this on YouTube, but unfortunately, YouTube changed their systems at some point, so now it's like, oh, we gotta go through a few leaps and hurdles and get that all reconfigured. A little annoying, but, what you gonna do? I'm sorry, what is this? That is weird music, to say the least. We're probably gonna run into, like, OTK bots like crazy. To say the least. I really hope that card gets limited to 1, because it's... like, I'm sorry, if it's gonna get to stay... wow. I'm sorry, Raigeki and Feather Duster are both at 1. Why is Lightning Storm at 3? It does both. Galaxy players. Yeah, they're just gonna OTK. Nothing we can do. So I'm not gonna sit there and wait 2 minutes just to let them go through all their plays. We knew we were dead. It's Galaxy Eyes. This music is kind of like, reminds me of an old game, Ape Escape. Like old PlayStation 1 era. Alright. Not much of a strategy, but we're at the mercy of RNG, Jesus. Yes. Activates a monster effect. Yes. Activates a monster effect. Yes. Now they'll activate it. What do they plan? What do they have planned, I wonder? Let's see. Pirellis. Ooh. Now here's what I'm thinking. We got two options. We can either go into Baguska at the end phase, or go into Armor Torpedo. Detach two materials to draw one, which doesn't sound terrible. I think Baguska is the better option. Because then we can just stall. I'm actually really glad we recently pulled that Dark Kaiju, the Fiend one, which actually looks cool, but the first two Kaijus we got were the the Ghidorah and Jizukiru. It's like, trust me, it's annoying when those, the only Kaijus you have are the strongest. Which technically we had a combo in the past with, Burden of the Mighty, which wasn't terrible. Did I put my Feral Imps in here? I did not. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna have to fix that. Put those two boys in, because we kind of need them. It's like we really can't do much without it for a reptile tech. Yeah, I may just download the stream and then just record the stream and upload it to YouTube later. Who knows? Start this new idea, the graveyard shift. Negated. This actually was the smartest play we've ever done. I actually like this music. It also kind of reminds me of Skull the Hero Slayer, which we played a lot of. We actually beat it. It's like, I was worried that the Monkey King skull, I'm like, oh, that's just Chinese pandering because we gotta have Wukong in every game, but then I pick him up and I'm like, okay, he hits like a truck. I like this. Okay. So if they can't activate their effects, does that mean they can't overlay? Because if so, I think we may have just found the counter to Pirelli. Nope. Assembled Nightingale. Can attack directly. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. We can't activate our effects. But they can't either. I wonder what XYZ monsters are actually banned for this event. Because Numeron isn't. I would love Utopic Dragonar or Hype Up Rank Get Magic Utopia Force to either get banned because of the bots running around, because they are annoying to play against. Because you can't. The question is though, how do you stop them? Because they'll just go from one strategy to the next. Maybe we should have left Baguska in defense mode. But we don't have a reptile on the deck in the graveyard. I'm sorry, there really isn't a way to beat Pirelli unless you ban their cards or can Turbo Naturia Beast. Gaga Cowboy would be great though. It's just sleepy, sleepy, or pretty. Unfortunately, the issue with Bingo Machine Go is like you can't really... The issue is that it's not 3 different cards. You can just instantly go into Noir. We can deal with that. Yeah, I really should look at what was banned for this event, because Pirelli isn't being banned. That feels kind of dumb. Because of how powerful they were. Set Pirelli Leap. And we're gonna lose Baguska on our standby phase. Issue with Lyrilusk as well. Even if we had piercing damage, its quick effect, we couldn't even make use of piercing damage. Now they're activating Pirelli Leap. We may have to ditch Nyami. Pirelli Noir. But it's going back to the extra deck. And they get to use that effect again, which feels a little dumb they can do that. But the effect was already used once. You shouldn't be able to use it again just because it's on a different monster. Then again, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Wording issues galore. Gotta love it. But Kashtira is not banned. Pirelli isn't banned. Yet we're gonna ban a Morphage Armor Factor Pain every event. Even as clunky as he is, we're still gonna ban it. They probably didn't ban Fire Kings either. See, it needs to be 3 different memory cards, not 2 copies of the same. Same with Bingo Machine Go. See, it's just an instant rank up. The only way to stop it is Vaguska. Well, we're still alive. Nope, we're dead. It's like we're gonna nerf the full memory, but we're not going to limit the other two. Alright, which ones are banned? Okay, see, here's the thing. This card has been banned in the TCG. If you're gonna keep it banned the entire time, why have it in the game? That's what I don't get. So Totally Awesome is banned. Invoker's limited. Zeus is semi-limited. I don't understand some of these options. Wait. Okay, you're banned. Oh my god, I don't believe it. Armor Factor Pain is not on a ban list for an event. That's actually hilarious. Take out you, take out you, take out one of you. Putting our boy King of Feral Imps, ditch the Thanatos, probably ditch Bahamut. Now that we know what we're up against, some of our reptiles are waters. Put in you, take out you. I mean, we were going to try a water reptile variant of our deck in the past, but we never did. I don't see how this is a psychic, in all honesty. Think it's a fish? Oh, Moon Mirror. You know, we'll put the Light Imprisoning Mirror in just because it will be funny. But I'd like to see Galaxy Eyes try and do anything under that card's effects. You know what, screw it, we'll turn on the face cam. Yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point. It's like, who's watching this anyway? Like, seriously. We'll keep Ipiria, so we can use that. We can also bounce it back. We got the Blazing Mirror Force. We don't really know how we can improve it. Again, I'm an idiot, so... but I'm determined to be. Like, someone once asked me which is better, Forbidden Chalice or Book of Moon. I'm sitting here thinking Book of Moon is better, because the monster doesn't exist, so it can't be used for anything. Except for the one time we fought ninjas, and they fused using face-down monsters, which I feel is illegal. Like, I actually had to look up a ruling, and I never got an answer. What fish monsters do we have? Not many. original name as the summoned monster. We really don't have enough fish support for anything. Yeah, we really don't. So in the graveyard, this level becomes 4. A water monster. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. Armor Torpedo is actually not terrible. Yeah, we trimmed it down a little bit. Unfortunately, there's like so many back row cards we need that we can't really make a 40 card deck like Simo and other Hard Light Gaming. We can't really do that. Or Lord Trent. Like some of the bigger skill players. Can't really do it. Because Simo has his boss monster, Lord Beargrum. So he runs an insect plant deck. I mean, we've got an Inzektor Megazord card, which I'm like, eat your heart out, dude. This music's a little bit of a bop. A little bit of a jam. Okay, he's got something in his hand. He's got a hand trap, probably Dimensional Shifter Max C. We'll set the Light Imprisoning Mirror first, just in case they're using because we're going to see Galaxy Eyes everywhere. Galaxy Eyes, Utopia, we're going to see a lot of those. Avoid the chances. Summon. Normal summon. Like, this is literally just a better NXC's variation of our main deck. And then we'll just play it safe. I mean, if they're also running Cyber Dragons to get Infinity, which isn't terrible either, because it's an Omni Negate. And a Monster Steal, so it's like, sorry. Though it is weird to me that Dark Magician has Xyz cards, extra deck monsters, and Blue Eyes has Synchros. They literally went with the black and white motif, like, all the way on those two. Even though I am 100% for banning the new Blue Eyes Synchro, because A, they didn't deserve it, or need it. But Konami shilling out nostalgia support. And I'm like, this is not nostalgia support, this is you guys being unable to make anything that the players have wanted for 15 years. Magispectors. I actually ran a Magispector deck in the past on here. I don't even play my main account anymore because there's no point with all the Snake Eyes bullshit. And now we got Centurion and Yubel, and I'm sorry, Yubel did not need support. It's like nobody played her in the first place. Which people are saying, why can't we get... It's like, why can't we get Magispector Unicorn back to 1? And I'm like, who knows? Maybe people are assholes. Main phase 2 will go into Baguska. Probably best we play Baguska. I actually like this music. This will tune. It's like, yeah, this is the only time I can stream on the weekends at like midnight to 6 in the morning. Hence the term graveyard shift. So it's like, who the hell's on Twitch to watch? During the day, our internet is so jank, we can't get anything to work. We should be working on a project we started back in December, but that part of me just wants to drop it all, delete it, because it's like, what's the point? It took 8 months to get like 1,100 views on YouTube. Shinobirds. Shinobird Magispector. Wind rituals. How many wind rituals are there other than Shinobirds? And Transonic Bird? Or is it Supersonic Bird? It's like a ritual variation of Sonic Bird, which was OG ritual support that nobody really played because nobody played rituals back then. And there's Yubel. But they are unable to do anything thanks to Baguska. It's like Baguska's really is the GOAT. And even if they attack, it got blasted out by Destiny. And see, here's the issue that I have with Baguska and effects like his, or Lava Golem. That's 34. Summon. And that is checkmate, mate. So they're probably a bot. I want to know what they're running. Because the Shinobird Magispector actually has some wind synergy, but the other one, not so much. Like, I'm sorry, Yubel is just absurdly overpowered. No, I don't want to report them. I want to see what their deck was. I can't even see their deck. Well, how is that fair? I want to know what they're running. Well, since this is Masochist rules. Ooh, an SR? Wow, that's just rubbing salt in the wound, isn't it? That's vile. That's for fire attributes, which we don't really have. Okay, that's like the second Trickstar Link we've gotten, and we can't even play it. Yes! Yeah, finally another Dino Wrestler. Because I actually like Dino Wrestlers over Goki. I actually like Dino Wrestlers as an archetype. So we can actually we can actually now play the Dino Wrestler Link we pulled when we started this series. Fish monsters. This is actually pretty good. That's actually very good for fish decks. One for sea serpents. Especially summon all 3 of them. So if we need a level 3 tribute or an Egyptian god, then this is our OG. That's our card. Burning Abyss. Cowcab. Ugh, I'm looking at the undercarriage and I'm like, yeah, that's disturbing. And Metaphys. I think my brother tried to get a grasp of Metaphys. He couldn't figure it out. Neither of us could. It's like, you want a horse retrain? We already got one. But it's like, that's not terrible. We have no tickets. Oh wait, we do have tickets. Yeah, I finally learned what this button does from another GM Silent, I think was her name. They got like a Cthulhu icon. I was actually surprised that they were a person on YouTube who had their mic settings properly adjusted. Dynamists. I want to punch this thing in the face really badly. Don't know why, I just do. Toll. Okay, not bad. I mean, we have this retrained into one of the live twins. Mini Guts. The attack becomes 0 until the end phase turn. Okay, not bad. Like, I saw some other YouTuber, Masochist player, saying, like, they had just started, and they were actually saying that this Masochist challenge is akin to a Pokemon Nuzlocke. And the scary thing is, the day before I saw it, the day prior, I was thinking the same thing. Like, that popped into my head, it just clicked. And I'm like, they are not wrong. It's like, we're not wrong, because you play so many other cards that I've seen this player. I've seen this guy before. And let's be honest, I don't read the cards. I don't keep track of people's hands as much as I should. Have a little Freedom Fusion Mountain Dew. Never tried it until this year, which I'm glad I did. It's actually quite pleasant. Because I used to enjoy Mountain Dew Spark, their raspberry lemonade flavor, and it was actually really good. Major Melon's okay. But they got rid of Spark back around the end of 2023, and I was so pissed. Because I like how the caffeine, the surge of caffeine hits like a mule to the head. Kicks you like a mule. And I like the sour. But this peach flavor Mountain Dew is, I think it is, lemonade and peach. It's actually very pleasant. Like, not overly sweet. Cannot be normal summoned or set. If they're playing a lot of traps. Now, I do abide by Forbidden Chalice being a very good card for Masochist players. If you can get it, use it. If you get Book of Moon, like here, right here, up there, over there, if you can get it, use it. Well, that's interesting. Are you a self-TK bot? See, I like playing against other Masochists. Of all monsters on the field to their owners. Oh, you're cheeky. Well played, bravo. But that's a lot of damage I don't want to take. So I'm gonna just no to that. Do you have a face down to counter it? Classic MST. And see, I want to know what this person's deck is. Because nobody ever plays this card. No one ever does. People don't even know what this exists. So the fact that they're playing it makes me all the more curious what they're playing. But it's like, the system won't let you. And I hate it. I want to know what people are playing when they look like they're a masochist. Because that's the excitement. Like, Masochist v Masochist is some of the greatest stuff you could do. Okay, so the set 1 and pass, they haven't added anything to hand. They used an owner's seal. The owner's seal, oh my lord, that is crazy. And the gate. Nope. They've got something. for it. They've got something. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. The question is, what are they thinking? Let's get a hold. Especially this is the graveyard. Especially by removing 2 water monsters in your graveyard from play. We've got 1. It's probably a safe bet to go with Nyami, since we have a reptile in grave. And then we'll end our turn. We may just take out Fenrir, because honestly, there's like 2. There's 1 other Fenrir, the Nordic Beast, which I like better. Another Kaiju. Well, that helps set up our deck. Oh, Grand Mole. They're running a stubborn deck like you are, grade A asshole. But thankfully we have an out to that. No Grand Mole for you. That's actually a very good card. Like, this is actually probably the Neospatian that gets the most play for that effect. Like, he's actually very good. Even though a lot of the Neospatians are really bad. Even though I think it was Aqua Dolphin that was played in the past for its search. I think we'll keep that in hand, but we'll play this over here. Because I've never used this card. I was surprised I even got it. The Iron Dragon Tiamatong. Cool monster, but the afterlife must destroy that card, then destroy other cards in the same column. Destroyed card was in. We'll hold on to Goblin. The Goblinberg, we'll hold on to it. Yeah, it's not worth paying half my life points. So that's 2 MSTs, which it's weird. MST isn't limited in this format. I mean, I would love a Masochist mode. He's running 3 copies of that asshole. Like, this deck is like scum. But so he's got Goblinberg and Grand Mole in hand. Or he doesn't have Goblin, he's got the Kumungus, which he would only use against us, which he can't use. Let's see if we can get some negate, some of their back row removed. No, I'm not going to do that. Because the key is to get this in the graveyard. This is just going to be a big back and forth. Okay, so they still got the Grand Mole, the other in hand. Grand Mole can't do any damage to us. Thank you for doing that. You can do it. So it's a choice, it's not automatic. Banish them. Activate trap. Remove brain water. How many people are going to play this? Answer me that. Like, this is the weirdest deck we've ever seen. Let's just get rid of both of those. And see, the fact that he can choose with Grand Mole makes him such a problem. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? And see, that's the thing. I don't know what they're gonna do. And that's the exciting part. Since the summon is the next in the chain, and we get some life points back. This goes through, that's game. They've held on to something. Now they do it. We have options. There's a chance their deck is full of kaijus and grand. So we're taking a gamble here. Because they could be running Imperm as well. Again, Gaga Cowboy would be so useful. Two cards in hand. Like, I'm having to pull all the stops. Having to think. A Time Lord. I knew Baguska was the right call. When in doubt, Baguska. I think that should just be a new motto across a t-shirt, like, when in doubt, Baguska. And see, here's the issue. It's like, oh, resolve. But no, I'm going to cancel it, and it'll still resolve anyway. Take no battle damage. If we can get another water monster in play, we could actually maybe win. Kaiju. Radiant. That is annoying. It's strange that the kaijus aren't limited at all. I mean, even if we draw our Radiant, they're probably just going to activate a battle trap. And he's going to come out during their standby phase. I don't see how we win this. I don't think we win this because he's got battle traps face down that we can't get rid of. And if he summons a monster, if we summon a monster, he'll just get rid of it with the kaiju. There really isn't anything we can do without that with that Radiant in his hand. We could have gone for a play summoning our monster. This works. This will be interesting. Let's see how this plays out. Because if he's got Radiant or any kaiju in hand, he'll get rid of one, but then he'll go for the trap. He'll spring the trap. It makes me sad that kaijus all aren't limited to one. Of course. Of course he pulls that. Maybe we should have gone for the trap card. Like, I'm sorry, that just proves that there needs to be changes to the game. Like, kaiju should all be limited to one during events. Because we've got kaiju's, golem, lava golem. Feels a little overwhelming, especially with kaiju decks. And that one trap card, all monsters return to their original owners. So I'm like, okay, who's playing this outside of this one archetype? And so many battle traps. It's like Jinzo would be fantastic to pull. Like, probably one of the greatest cards we could ever pull. This would have been a better going first hand, but... I mean, hell, Ash Blossom isn't even banned. Oh, look, another archetype that's overloaded. Because, yeah, Shining Sarcophagus, or King Sarcophagus there, needs to be eroded to where you can only use its effect once per turn, not 4 times. Because that just makes the card overloaded. Like, beyond broken. And if you don't have Dimensional Shifter, you're out of luck. Zodiac. Yeah, and Zodiac isn't on the ban list other than maybe one card. That's not errata to say one other card. And see, they'll just go into Horus during the end phase just to set up a ridiculous board. I'm sorry, why were these Xyz armors made? It seems strange, because were they manga exclusive? Full armored Dark Knight Lancer. Basically no different than freaking Silent Honor Dark. Because Nash needed support, and now Mazar gets support along with Trickstar. I'm sorry, the light attribute set just needs to burn. Like, just crash and burn, because it is so full of garbage, it's not even funny. Stuff that nobody asked for. Like, it feels uninspired and unoriginal. Like, it just feels lazy to me. Because we're getting support for Galaxy Eyes Tachyon, which is no different than Galaxy Eyes. Yeah, we're just gonna pass because we can't beat that. It's got support from Mazar, who nobody gives a crap about because nobody plays Tachyons. They play generic Galaxy Eyes instead, which the Tachyon Trap Hole works with Galaxy Eyes, so there is no point in running Tachyon Dragon. Which honestly, an errata should have fixed that, because then it just makes it, it's like, if I have a Galaxy monster, then it's like, well, what's the point of having it from Mazar? What's the point of calling it Tachyon Trap Hole if it can be used with either Galaxy Eyes? It doesn't make much sense. But then they would probably argue saying, oh, it just makes it more too specific. And I'm like, yeah, trap holes are supposed to be specific. That's their whole point. Otherwise, people would still be running the original trap hole. Duel, which can't be destroyed by card effects. It's like, just ban the new archetypes that didn't deserve to get banned, or didn't need to get made, or didn't deserve to get made. It's like Duel support. It's like, if you're against Duel, you're screwed. Basically, if you can't throw down a Shadow Imprisoning Mirror first turn, you're dead. This card battles a Duel monster. Your opponent gains 3,000 life points. And then Time Thief Hack? What? So they've got Terror Incarnate in hand. That's probably the trap card. This one, Eternal Favorite, which, if you control Duel, discard a card and send this to the graveyard. Fusion summon from your extra deck using from either field. Which feels broken. The Time Thief Hack has me very confused. And our trap hole doesn't work against it. So all they've got left in hand is the Duel. Which means it's probably best go into Tri-Edge Levia. You're not a water type. Well, shit. Helps to read, doesn't it? I may just quit streaming entirely because we don't get any viewers. But we're small. So it's like, it doesn't really freaking matter. This much by battle. Shuffle. Yes, activate this. Detach that. Shuffle it back. We can't special summon out our... Now this card is like totally useless to us, but it's the fact that we have it as a fate. I mean, this is clearly a bot. Why Time Thief Hack? I mean, you put this into Pirellis and holy crap on a crap. Like, if you put this with old school Pirelli when they first came out, you could get that sucker, like with all the full memories, you could get that thing to probably OTK somebody. Like, I'm not kidding, that is insane damage. And the turn is special summoned. Oh boy. It's like, good luck. And then you go into Zeus, it's like spam Zeus. They're gonna want to keep Grave Squirmer in the grave. Which will go into Terror Incarnate. Must be special summon. Okay, so they can't go into Terror Incarnate. But pitch the bell. No. Get that out of here. Somebody didn't read. Oh, you didn't read. That's actually hilarious. They didn't read the card back. If they went for the grinder golem, they would have done something with it. But alas, they didn't. Issue with the sea nettle here, we don't even get much of an effect bonus out of it. Just go for it. I mean, I'll take the win because they didn't read the card effect. If they could read, that is. Now let's spend those gems on a master pack, see if we get anything great. We get through all these missions. I guess this is a good way to do it. Unfortunately, yeah, how to know if a if a Masochist account doesn't have this as this achievement fulfilled, they cheated. Like, they actually cheated. Because I'll do this, the MD stuff, because it's still gonna give me like complete crap. So if you played with only legacy packs, you are a true sadist. Magma Dragon. Nothing new. Mech Lords, no. White Stingray, it's a fish. By discarding a water monster. From the graveyard. Treat it as a tuner. Fish is actually... The game is like trying to tell me to play fish. For sure. Hello, gorgeous. Mighty Dino King Rex. You can make a second attack. So, in this turn, you pick 2 monsters they control. This is actually very good for just a generic boss monster. If you get this on, like, when you start your Masochist journey, if you start with this, that is a boss and a half. Like, this is insane of a card. Magnetic Reverse. Very niche, but not terrible. Another Vassal. It's like the 4th one we've gotten. Card Trooper. That's not terrible. And a Worm. Okay, well, it's level 5, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Each time a card is set on your side of the field, which they are flip monsters, but that's actually not terrible. We haven't gotten worms in a while. Whoops. But you know you're weird when you're actually excited about worm monsters. Because that's how bad reptiles are as an archetype for a type monster. They're pretty bad. Infinity Dark. You're a Gemini. Oh man, thought you look cool, like Batman. Yeah, it's not terrible. Cactus Fighter. A Needle Token to your opponent's side of the field. I mean, if you're using Rose Garden, that's actually not bad, because then you get a token as well. Very strange. Good attack stat, nonetheless. I mean, if you're using Tiger King Wangyu, then they don't get nothing. Nomadic Force. Oh, yeah, they've got all the special armaments. Like, he's got the Cursed one, he's got Pestilence, Axe of Fools. I don't know what those are, and I don't remember what that is. Okay. It's the Exiled Force with equip spells. Spirit of the Harp. A good defensive wall, but not good. Spirit of the Harp, not as good as Rabby. Hands down. Okay, Gemini support. Gemini's probably got the shortest end of the stick. Gift of the Martyr. Not the best stuff in the world, but it could be better. That's not it. Like we actually, I think Duel might be banned for the fusions, so that deck might not have, no wait, there weren't. We should check the fusions to see what fusions are banned, if any. Probably all of them. You can't special summon anything but water monsters. Well. Okay, who's... Oh, Belgian hair. Thanks for the follow, that actually scared me. Like, that actually just made me jump. Thanks for the follow, I really appreciate it. We are struggling, to say the least, but we're doing the best we can. Speaking of which, hello. Our abomination, or abominable unchained soul. It's like, that actually made me feel good. Sees Kashtira. Good feeling gone. Which is strange, we haven't seen sharks yet. Like, they're applying more sharks than people we've seen. I mean, people are still running Duel, but they're gonna run Kashtira out of the wazoo, because it's Kashtira. And I'm like, if Kashtira is such a problem, stop limiting the cards and just ban them all. If they're such a pain in the rear end. It's not hard. It's like, they think limiting the cards is going to fix any issues. It won't. It's like you get your arm cut off. It's like, let's just put a band-aid over the wound. Like a little... like a smiley face band-aid over the giant hole in your arm. It's like, that'll clearly fix it. Shangri-La. Why did they change it to from Shangri-La? That actually would have made more sense. And now we've got some new biker card, Badass, or something. Well, there goes my Kaiju. Okay, so those were actually some really good cards. And our Gleef can't target their field spell. A little bit of a pain in the butt. But we've dealt with it. We've tussled this tango before. That'll just get protection. using one Kashtira monster. So it doesn't even have to be any, it can just be any Kashtira. Doesn't matter. Let's just pop a field spell. It's like, how did they ever think Kashtira would be fair? Because it's just Ojama with banishment. Like, they had to emergency ban the frickin', Diabolico, number something or other. Diabolic Mind Hacker. They had to emergency ban it because it was so overloaded. And I'm like, did you ever think that this wouldn't happen? You made them level 7s. People can put 2 and 2 together. We can't read, but we can do math. We need an XYZ monster. And he's just gonna banish it. Evenly matched. Yeah, that's not limited to 1 either. It's like, there's so many hand traps and stuff, but none of them are limited. I mean, Lightning Storm. You can cut Feather Duster and Raigeki out of your deck entirely and just run 3 Lightning Storms. That's it. Yeah, how did they think this archetype would be fair in an XYZ event? Like, how? They can be splashed into... Wow. Yeah, I'm sorry. How did they ever think this archetype... You could ban the entire archetype and the player base would be happy. Once per chain. And see, they just prevent you from playing while banishing everything you have. It's Ojama with banishment. It is 100% not fun to play against. And they can go into a Rise Heart off of any Kashtira monster. Which basically means you don't even have... You can cut Rise Heart out of the story entirely and it wouldn't make a difference. Like, dare I say, this is not a skill archetype. Like, if you play this, you're just using a handicap on your own brain. It's like, oh, we at Konami fixed it by limiting the cards. No, you didn't. Like I said, cut off your arm, and you put a band-aid over it, it's not gonna help, you're still bleeding out. I forgot to check the ban list. Then you got Melfi, who's not banned or limited in this event. Kashtira, Utopia, Galaxy Eyes. Trains. That's refreshing. But we've never seen trains at all on this channel. Also like how they didn't even give rental decks for you to use. You can't even see match history, like opponents' decks in your match history, which really blows. Because you have to build decks from scratch. That's what I have a problem with. It's like that person we fought earlier. I really want to see what they were running with. I want to see what they were cooking. But then it's like, nope, you don't get to. And that's a problem. The Infinite Track Link is probably banned. Well, Megaclops probably isn't. Reduce its level so they can't overlay them. Like, this card will actually put in work just by preventing them from overlaying if they don't have the same levels, which could actually shut down their entire plan. I think we should have saved it. Well, they can't overlay into Infinite Tracks. Well, there's no level 8 Infinite Tracks. We'll hold off. Couldn't even activate our trap card either, I don't think. They activate the trap, then we get our Archfiend. Also, what is with so many players having Japanese names? Okay, it wasn't a trap, but that was kind of pointless. Well. And we don't get a relay to occur either. A little annoying. We probably should have gone with the defense mode one, just in case. Like, we always gotta plan. There's so many cards, you gotta plan for everything and anything. You're like a Vandal Scout. You ditched Solemn? That's weird. Special summon, which will let them special summon Derek Crane. I can't even see related cards because it's not a train. Gustav Max. And see, it's like trains aren't even an archetype. Trains aren't an archetype, apparently. Great. Now they're going to go into Enter Blavnir. Very likely. And then go for game. Nope, Brit Slicer. I don't remember what set Infinitrax debuted in. It was a triple archetype set, I know that, but was it the one with... Is either the one with vampires and Furhire? No. No, it wasn't, because vampires and Furhires were with Sky Strikers. Yeah. So what were Infinitrax with? Anybody know? Because I don't. Like, I'm drawing a blank here. We'll set this because it's too risky putting in using Tsuchinoko. Banish it, so if it's protected from bad destruction effects, then it doesn't matter. Can't be destroyed by card effects. And it doesn't target either, because apparently negate attack and freaking magic cylinder, if you have targeting resistance, then it doesn't matter. It's like those won't work, which is, it feels stupid because you're not targeting the monster, you're targeting its attack. Like technicality. Okay, they got rid of our monster for a kaiju. Mekonko! Ah, another archetype that's obnoxious to deal with because they set up an infinite loop to where they can't be affected. Sucks that the cards don't affect only Mekonkos, with a different original name than the equipped monster, so it doesn't matter. It's like nobody plays equipped spells, so it's like you can't really build to counter them. And then I take damage, and they don't get to be destroyed. I'm sorry, you already used that effect. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold up, what just happened? If it is not equipped, you take no battle damage. Can't be destroyed by battle, and your opponent takes any battle damage. Okay, hold up. You special summon. Equip it with this card and return the previously equipped with this card to the hand. Cannot target Makonko cards with card effects. And the equipped monster cannot be destroyed by card effects. Basically, if you're not running kaijus or non-targeting removal, you're screwed. What was that trap we destroyed? For a spell card or effect that resolves. Falls in face up in the monster zone, can't be destroyed by card effects. Like, I just hate Makonko because of how obnoxious they are. Add a Makonko card. Reveal it, so it's got a built-in... They have a built-in Magician's Souls. There's a ritual. And its effects are negated. How wonderful. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? Yep, that's just not fair. You can't beat them if you don't have spell and trap removal. And it's like, you must attack. But it's like, oh, effects can't activate until the end of the damage step. I feel like it should make an infinite loop to where the argument could be made that is not fair, due to Eater of Millions. Maybe if we went for the draw, we could... Well, we don't have any back row removal because Leaf can't target field spells. And we can't go into Gungnir because he's not allowed in this event. Fun fact, the last 30 games, that was the first time we had Eater of Millions come up. Which is sad. Kind of strange, too. It's like, this is limited to 2. And I'm like, I'm sorry, tier limit existed at one point? And y'all had this limited? No. It's like, the only way I see them winning is Naturia Beast with Master for Strict on turn 1. If you want to beat Makonko. We'll take it. A win is a win. And we don't get to see what they had because we don't get to see their deck. That's the stupid part about this event. You don't get to see what you could have been up against. Rugby. Like, I'm sorry, these sport ones, like, we could trade the boxing gloves for a battling boxer duel mate, and it would make more sense. Or the crown, just get rid of. Treasure chest, get rid of. Basketball, switch it for UA. It's like nobody wants those. Like the car that we saw a moment ago could be FA. But no. They won't do it. And it's stupid. It's like you've got generic stuff that isn't Yu-Gi-Oh related in a Yu-Gi-Oh game. It's like if we put Pokemon, that's like if we put Agumon in Pokemon. Gradle. Level 5? Jeez. I have no clue what that archetype does. Naturia Rock. Orichalc. Super Quantum Green Layer. Kind of looks like Twisted Fate a little bit. I'm getting very much Twisted Fate vibes. Shino Birds. Umbral Horror. Need Umbral Horrors for that. Another of those. And Dragoonity. Not happening, folks. Sishunder. Sishunder. That ain't an artist, that's a demon. If this card is being attacked by a light monster, its defense is halved. Why would you play that? Why would you make that? When a card artwork is weird or the effect is super terrible, you know when it came from. Tribute monster, negate the summon. This is actually good for our field spell. Well, it's a reptile normie, so another reptile's a reptile. Excuse me. Mysterious Guard. I remember having this card in the past when I was little. Powered Insectron. This literally looks like a machine version of the things from Starship Troopers. With the, like, folded arm. Right there. Like, it's an Insectron, but not an Insector. You're taking a damn it. This looks like from another franchise or another artist. Like, it's too realistic looking. I mean, it's a synchro, so it's not terrible. We can probably find a use for it in time. It's like if you're ever a masochist trying a masochist run and you don't accept self-TK, always accept self-TK bots and instant surrenders as wins, because you're not going to get much otherwise if you're against actual meta decks. Like, just pray. Card is not real. The card is not real. Sharks. Well, there's the sharks. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Crooked Cook. Unaffected by other cards' effects. Let's see if this works. Nope, it doesn't work. So it's a Crooked Crook stall player. Which means we need to draw our kaiju. Like, yesterday. It is unaffected by other cards' effects. Place of attack position monster. While you control no other cards on the field, this card is unaffected by card effects. Wait, what are we doing? We could have just attacked. It's not protected by battle. Using only water mod. Nope, I was wrong. I was right in not attacking. Which for some reason, this isn't banned. It's not banned for this event. And it's unaffected by other cards' effects, which means we need to get the draw engine. I just realized we left our pendulums out of the deck for our 3-card combo, which is kind of jank, but I guess it's a good thing. So our only out is Radiant. Lava Golem burn. And see, here's the thing. Like I said earlier with Baguska, see, I'm not going to activate it, but it goes off anyway. So here's the question. Why ask if you want to activate it? Banish all those. Oh, they're running that too. And see, this is limited. What about Water Dragon? We've got Nibiru, who's not limited ever. It's like Sharks? No, it's Crooked Cook. Solar Flare Dragon burn would be nice right about now. End of Anubis. They're probably stalling to get, if they can't use another monster, our only hope is Radium. Because if we can get rid of Radiant, then we're good. We just have to draw into him. They may be a bot or something, because they can't get into Lava Golem without two monsters, and that's their plan. We got another one of their sharks. Wait, we banned the left. He's using the right. Really stupid that they don't errata that shark. Ah, they're going for the back row removal. They're gonna go for the Harpy's Feather Duster. Yep, and they're gonna use it. Thankfully, now that we know what they're playing, we don't really have a need to use it. We just have to wait. I mean, if we had 5 Material Melfi Mommy, we could just blitzkrieg through this and win in 4 turns or less. So we banned these monsters and semi-limited Zeus. It's like nobody runs 2 copies of Zeus. Ever. No. Cards effects. It's like we're literally stalling for time. It's like they're gonna draw Exodia by the time we get this. By the time we pull Radiant. Well, you can't tribute your Crooked Cook. There goes the other lava gold. Wait a minute. So, right-hand shark has been detached, but it's still affected by it. Part of me fails to see how that's fair or balanced, because the card is gone. It's no longer a material, but it's like, oh, because it's summoned using this. You think you can stall me, buddy boy? You're in for a bad day. So that's Mage Power and that gone, and it's sent them to the grave. So unaffected by card effects and can't be destroyed by battle unless I tribute it. So we gotta get to Radiant. We may throw in the other two kaijus we've got. They've already used their Feather Duster. Technically, even if they summon out the other one, Abunisia, can just use... We could just summon a monster and then tribute Lava Golem and Abunisia. Just to summon back Abunisia, so technically this is just a waiting game of getting the card we need. Because he can't battle over ours. There you are, my friend. If he summons another, then we're kinda in trouble. Well, that's game because that's not banned. Dare I say, this event was another failure because they don't monitor their banned list at all. Baguska, huh? Monster. Okay, during damage calculation, if a monster battles will a monster with 1,000 or more attack is on the field, the attack of all monsters currently on the field becomes reduced by 1,000 for every 1,000 attack they have. Wait, what? So this means... So basically, it just drops. You gotta have a higher number. You gotta have like 900 attack or more in order to beat anything above that. Guess we'll find out next turn if Baguska will destroy itself from its attack, from its effect. So many cards not banned when they should be. They're gonna take Dogaron. Oh, please take Dogaron. Please do. This will be hilarious. This will be a riot. Can't be destroyed, but they can. Can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, but he is not affected by other card effects. And that can't be targeted. So that's face down. And we skipped their drop phase. And since they have a monster on the field, well, there goes the problem. And now they're just going to special summon back, and here we go again. Oh, well then. Adios, asshole. Let's go. Okay. That is probably the best duel we've had. We beat a Crooked Cook stall deck. That is probably the best feeling we've ever had. Let's give me something good. Come on, come on. Give us something good. Nordics. Okay. Rose Witch. 2 tributes to the tribute of a plant monster. A plant deck is starting to look promising. Well, that's a new Adignister. Can't really use it. Dark Lords. We actually have a Dark Lord card. Yeah, that would have been useful last duel if we had that. AD Changer. Change its battle position. That also would have been useful. Spellbook of Miracles. We don't have a Spellcaster Xyz. A new Xyz? Well, Volcasaurus. One controls. Destroy that opponent's monster. Do. And Water Arth Ailey. But I'd say that was actually our best duel we've ever done. Like, we had to play very smart. Now, if they had a third Crooked Cook, we would have lost, probably. Mammoth Graveyard, and a card that I have no clue what it does. Eh, well. But I'd say we actually did pretty well with this dumpster fire of a deck. We never pulled our Mech Knight once. We pulled Dimension Shifter once and never got to use it. Our Light Mirror didn't really come in handy. Like, if we had it at the start, it would have been better, but I don't know. But if you like what you saw here, do give a follow. Shout out to our newest follower, Belgian Hair. They're awesome. Hope they enjoyed the show, if they stuck around. Sorry if I got complainy, a little rage-induced. I was doing this a lot earlier today as well. But I've been ToasterCorgiGaming. Do check out our YouTube channel down in the links on our channel, our page. And I will see y'all next time. Until then, remember, what was it we said? always play Baguska. Yeah, so always hit record. But until then, ciao.